Good morning, y'all. It's January 13th. This video log is to tell you guys about Bitcoin. It's a little topic I've been following for a little while now, and I finally invested some money about 3 weeks ago. So I've been following these charts and paying attention, just so that way in the future I could set myself up for success financially. You know, for me, my family, my future family. I don't have one yet, but yeah. So. I first started off, quick story about myself. My name is Dondre. People call me LuchDaGOd. I rap, I do a whole bunch of other shit. Anyways, I do a whole bunch, but I'm also in the finances. I'm also in the process of developing an app right now. It's going to change the world. It's going to be crazy. So I'm originally from the Bronx. I now live in Connecticut. I've been out here for like 12, 13 years now. Live with my girlfriend. We just, doesn't matter. Anyways, so reason I got into Bitcoin was because I switched my job to a lower paying job, but a job that offered me more free time. So that way I can do the researches that I want to before I end up going back to school for finances. So I've been doing a whole lot of researches. I've been into stocks. Anyways, reason this whole presentation is because I want to get people on board. I want people to have a chance to be able to follow the Bitcoin trend, as people who have money are trying to get their hands in first so that they have the bigger piece of the pie. But I'm not going to allow that to happen. If anybody want to follow me, listen, I'm going to be talking about my Bitcoin. I also signed up for this thing called Genesis Mining. And basically what it is, you pay a certain amount to basically rent mining equipment. And what that does is it allows you to be able to mine without having to buy the hardware, without having to actually know what you're doing. They actually do it for you. You just pay for the rental fees. So I've done that, and I'll keep you guys up to date on how I'm making money on that. Also, you guys, it would be a great help if you guys would take 3% off. If you guys want to try it, you know, whenever you feel confident or whenever you feel like you have money just to invest about into your future, then I would highly suggest. I don't put my money into anything, but I would highly suggest you guys invest your money in Bitcoin. We're now going to be having cyber cryptocurrency, internet money. For those who don't know, we'll be having internet money, cryptocurrency. You got cryptocurrency, yo. So now I'm gonna take y'all over to my desktop because I've been dying. To show you guys exactly what's going on and what everything looks like. From Genesis mining over to my blockchain, over to what my wallet looks like, and I'll break down Coinbase, and I'll break down things as well, and I'll leave the links down low. Obviously, I'll do that. Duh. Let's get it popping. So first, I'm gonna open up my Safari. I'm going to get into. I'm gonna show you guys blockchain first, right? Blockchain. Why is that Yahoo? Anyways, this is my blockchain. So this is what blockchain is. I guess this is where all the transaction happens. So this is, as you can see, it says by the minute. You see everybody's transaction. You can see how big these numbers are. You see 24,000 in there, 5,000. This is where all the transaction happens. This is where all the money happens. So, like, I'm still new to this, and I'm doing this. The reason my whole video log is so that way you guys can see the steps and see exactly what's going on every video log. So you can also see how I'm about to be rich, and you won't have to question anything because I'll constantly show you my wallet, my blockchain. I'm gonna show you, how much money I'm making. I'll even tell you how much I put in. You'll see how it's rising. I mean, you guys don't have to try and kill me, but I'm gonna let you guys know right now. I ain't that rich, so I don't care if you guys see how much I'm making. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so this is my blockchain info. This is just my wallet. So when I first made this wallet, I looked up another video on YouTube, and it said, "Oh, go to blockchain because that's where you can store your money. So that way, anything happens to your internet, you lose your computer, you can write down your password because it's very vital to write down your password. And before you log out, they give you like a 12 words that you have to take down as like a security kind of thing. But just don't forget your password ever, and always keep your wallet information. This is vital information. It's like the key to your wallet, the key to your cyber information. So go to wallet. I went to wallet. I already made an account, but create a free Bitcoin wallet is where you would go to create a new account. And I'll blur that out so you can't see shit, my nigga. You ain't gonna be seeing nothing right here. Sign in. Boom. So as soon as you log in, you see subscribe to the right, blockchain wallet, which is the main page. How much the bitcoins are worth. So remember at the time I told you when I first signed up, it was 915. Right now it's 816, but that's not important. That's like I said, that's all can be explained. I'll get into that as we go. But right now it's at 816, which is still a great high number because it was once at 12 cents for one. So if you had bought it when it was 12 cents, now that it's 816, you can do the multiplication yourself. Another funny story is I actually had a blockchain under another email with money in it, and I forgot my password and had to learn the hard way that you don't get your money back. So don't be a LuchDaGOd, if that's what you want to say. Don't be a LuchDaGOd because that was some silly stuff. All right, so this is my new one, though. Um, as you can see, all my transactions is here. So I can not click into it, but I can definitely see it. You can send and receive money, right? So as you're spending money, you would be sending money, and as somebody's paying you, you'd be receiving money if you press send, right? You can send who you're sending it to, how much you want to send them, whether you want to type it in Bitcoin. So let's say I have, and I want to send them 14 Bitcoins. If I wanted to send them 14 Bitcoins right now, that would be $11,433 for 14 Bitcoins at this point. And I remember I told you at one point it was 12 cents. So as you guys can see here, what Bitcoins are worth. Anyways, if you wanted to receive, this is your passcode. Only thing you can do with this is send me money. So I'll allow you to check this out because I would be highly grateful if you guys wanted to send me anything or whatever you want. I'll be forever grateful because I'm doing this right now as a test dummy for you guys so you can see how this is about to happen and how I'm having I'm putting whatever I can into it at a time so that way I can show you and I can see how this is gonna work and benefit me in the future. But anyways, boom, done with that, right? So, it all tells you how it works. All this information. You can see transactions, security center, and the more somebody can trust sending you money, depending on their level of your security. Your settings, your wallet ID number. Do you see what it says right here? Do not share your wallet ID with others. This is your wallet ID. You're not going to be able to see this, but this is the same number when you use to log into your wallet ID, that plus your password. And then you can sign out, right? So after I made my blockchain, right, I was trying to think of, boom, I have a free wallet right now. At the time, I had $0. Now I have $39. But I just also invested $100 and something into Genesis mining, which is what y'all get into soon. So I about have like $150 invested right now, which ain't really a big deal. There's some people who have millions of dollars invested in, so I'm not really that big. At least now, if I get my feet wet, then by the time that I can benefit, it'll be a nice little help, a really nice little help. Come 7 years from now. Anyways, so let's move on to the. After I got my Bitcoin wallet, I was thinking, how do I get money? Where am I gonna go to get money? Now there's a bunch of websites you can use. There's a bunch of websites like Bitstamp. My favorite, and I'm only gonna preach this because it's all I use. I'm definitely gonna dip my feet into the other websites as well. But I'm definitely dealing with Coinbase right now to buy and sell my Bitcoins, right? So this is Coinbase, buy and sell digital currency. It's real simple. This is basically the bank of Bitcoin, kinda. This is one of the banks. And when I mean banks is these are the people who can just convert your money for you into Bitcoins and help you sell your money back if you want to cash back for the amount of Bitcoins that you have. So you would go to sign up, whereas I would go to sign in. I already have my information filled in, so it's cool. And let's get to partying. Then I have to fill out 8:30. This is my Coinbase account now. So this is the dashboard where you can see the actual. Here's where you can see the stocks of Bitcoin, how it goes up and down, up and down. So let me kind of explain to you how this works. So let's say you see how my scroller is right here now, and it says 24. That Bitcoin was worth $24.58 in February the 11th, 2013. Let's think about that. By April 7th in the same year, that same Bitcoin that was once $24, they can now trade it for $166. That's how much it was worth on the market. So now I know you can see where I'm going with this, right? People people probably were so amazed that it jumped to 166 that and probably was like, all right, let me get out of there real quick because I want to take my money out, which probably dropped the value in Bitcoins, right? And that makes a lot of sense. All right, cool. People who've seen the first rise in spite, they're like, all right, let me take my money out and get what's my money worth. People that it really sunk. It hit $88. So on April, and so from February 11th when you bought it for $24, right? On April 7th, you would have got it been worth $166, which means you would have got your money times. I can't even do the math right now. You would have made an additional $140 per Bitcoin you would have bought, right? If you had sold it on the 7th of April. But then if you had waited to the 11th, you see it would have dropped to 118. Then the people was really pulling out because they're thinking, whoa, from 166 to 118, let me get my money out of there while I still get more for my $24 that I once put in. By April 17th, it got to $88, which means all right, it's on its way back up, but it was probably it's not going that slow because by April 20th, it's 122, and you know what I'm saying it's pretty high for anybody who bought it. So people are probably keeping it in there because Bitcoin is probably being talked about, and people are probably like, "Wow, I made a big come up off of Bitcoin," and whatever. These big investors that buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin and then sell it back as soon as they get high, only because they want to get a profit now, so that way the value can drop again, so that they can buy more. That way, when it goes back up, they'll be good for life, which they probably are right now if they got a good amount of Bitcoins, right? I've been watching people who are experts on Bitcoin saying that it will most likely get to $1 million by 2025. So if you put in $100 now and it's at $1,000, if you leave $100 in there for 7 years, 8 years, you will have a result of $100,000 when that Bitcoin gets to $1 million. $100 in a bank, 7 years is going to be $100. You put $100 in a Bitcoin, and let's say you want to leave it there, it will turn into $100,000 if the Bitcoin gets to $1 million per one. So that's why I'm jumping on the inflation on the U.S. dollar, right? U.S. money currency. You see that gold has been decreased so bad. We're so badly in debt. So Bitcoin is untraceable. It can't be centralized. It can't be, and it's global currency. So imagine your US dollar can be used all across the globe, and it can't be. But Bitcoin can, just because it's internet money. So only 21 million that are ever going to be made. So once the whole world jumps on, we basically have to share 21 million Bitcoins universally, right? And if you jump on now while nobody's on it, you'll buy a great amount for a better price than you will come down the line when Bitcoin starts going for $1 million. So I'm here to help you guys chase your money, track your money, and make sure that you are prepared for the future. Like right now, we're living in a time where the information is out there. It's just not publicly out there because the people who have the money are trying to buy it while it's cheap. So let me take y'all back to my desktop so I can show you guys about Genesis mining now. Now that you understand the concept of Coinbase and blockchain, the bank and the wallet. Let me get you guys over to Genesis mining. Oh shoot. And if you rewind back, you'll see that now it's at 40.10. So you see I jumped to 827 from 816. So while making this video, I just gained another dollar. But whatever, that's a small money for now. Let me get you over to... So this is my Genesis mining account. Basically, it shows my dashboard. So here in dashboard it says, important note, congratulations, whatever, I upgraded my hash power. So then your computer use itself as a processor for Bitcoin, right? You can't go into it, you can't do anything with it. All it does is allow your computer to be just a piece of the equation of Bitcoin mining. So basically I paid $120 to pay and bought me 0.75 terahashes per second. So I'm renting equipment inside of a mining farm, and if you want, Google mining farm so you can get an idea what I'm talking about. But I'm basically renting a uh, I'm renting a mining machine basically to mine for me because I don't want to take the risk and build a computer because it takes a lot of electricity and it takes a lot of maintenance and it takes a lot of knowing what you're doing. So I just choose not to get myself involved. I rather just use a company, rent their equipment, and have the money, have my money just make my money for me. So basically, how it works is, mind you, I only had this account for about 2 days. Like last night, I did it, and like I said, I'm doing it so that way you guys can see how it works, see how I'm making money, and that way get bitcoins in your own pocket before it blows up and you get asked out. So that's what I'm here for. Having you guys follow me and just watch and see what's going on. So it's on pure bit mining, right? I select all upgrade hash power. So here I can upgrade my hash power. So here, remember I was telling you, if you look on this side right here, by the order summary, you can pay to upgrade the speed of the machine that you're renting. If you want to pay $30 for zero point 0.2 more terahashes of speed, that way it gets you a little bit more money because I get basically paid every day for the rest of my life because I have a lifetime Bitcoin contract. So it gives you your money back in small increments for it mining more Bitcoins. So imagine I get what maybe $10 today, but I have a lifetime contract. So Bitcoin gets to $1 million. I have $10,000 for a lifetime coming in. Well, you guys can do those kind of numbers. I don't know. I could be babbling. I don't know. But this is how you can go and upgrade the speed on your machine that you are renting. Oh, by the way, this is more than just Bitcoin. There are other coins out there that people are using. I'm not too familiar with them as well. Like I said, I'm just using mines. I'm just using Bitcoin because that's what I'm most familiar with, and that's what I'm just most confident with. I have some money with Ethereum, which is if I go back to my Bitcoin wallet base, look right here, you can see my Ethereum and I just have one of Ethereum. That way, if Ethereum jumps up like Bitcoin did, then right now I'd have $800 off of putting. I paid like what, $10? Not even, yeah, like $10 flat I put in. So it's down a little bit now, but I'm not worried about that. That's $10 I don't have to worry about. I'm still gonna put more money in there, so look out for that. And Bitcoin, like I said, I just made a big purchase through Bitcoin. I put $500 in this. Uh, quite yet, just because I have a lot of things going on in my real life. So I do it slowly and just pace myself as I add more money on at a time. And I can choose to reinvest my money that I get off of Genesis mining. Right. Boom. I can reinvest my money. It'll probably start showing once I get paid out. But you guys follow. You'll see what's going on. Like I said, if I don't get paid, then y'all can laugh at me and be like, ha 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 ha. You ain't get paid. Idiot. You just paid $110 for nothing. Or I'll get paid and you'll be like, oh, okay. Let me use your code and create myself an account too. Here we go. So if you guys decide that you want to take a chance, hey, what are you chewing? Give me this. Give me this, idiot dog. Anyways, if you guys decide that you do want an account and you want to take this ride with me and get paid every day and take an investment, use my code. You know what I'm saying? You get 3% off you get 3% off your purchase, so you end up paying less than I did, and that's cool because I want everybody on Bitcoin, so that way the stocks can hurry up and go up, and everybody who jumps on the quicker will get rich. Today is now Saturday. If you were watching the video, you'll see that it was Friday when I first made the video. I'm gonna show you guys the next day, and it's actually I received 3,000th of a Bitcoin January 14th, and they dropped off 25 cents into my account. So it builds up over time. 25 cents now. like I said, will be $2,500 when Bitcoin gets to $1 million, and I have a lifetime contract. So in the in the in the idea that I may be able to get 2,500 a day just off my initial $120 investment. Here, as you can see, my payouts. If you look into before, when I opened my payouts, it said nothing. Now it says mining day. You see the date, currencies, and Bitcoins. This is how much I got. And then I had to open up the calculator so you guys can see that I had to look and see how much it was worth in American money, which is 25 cents. So 25 cents, right now isn't that bad. Like I said, it's gonna get up higher and higher, and I still have a lifetime contract, so won't be missing that $100 because it will come back slowly for plus way more throughout the rest of my life. And then plus I'm gonna upgrade my speed, so eventually it'll turn into maybe $7 a day. I want to get at least $1,000 in there, so I could at least get like $7 a day, where I could just now look at it, and then in the future I'll be getting $70,000 a day if I can invest $1,000 into Bitcoin and profit about $7 a day. So that's just rough math. I thank you guys for watching, and if you want to subscribe to my page just so you can be up to date on what's going on, it's gonna be under LuchDaGOd. LuchDaGOd is my username, and you guys, please use my code, and please watch the advertisements, because that is gonna, you want to say thank you without having to join Genesis Mining, or you want to not thank me, but if you decide that you want to follow along with me, use my code, please. Use my code. It'll help both of us. You'll get 3% discount, and I will get more hash power. So watch the advertisement and walk away, I guess. Or come back and watch it and love it and not love it, and whatever it is that you do with commercials. But please support by watching my commercials, and by if you whenever you feel comfortable joining with my code. And you guys have a great day. I'm signing out. Peace. Oh, what's this?